I was just gonna do a video just because I felt like I've been slacking. My work, the stuff that I produce, honestly built off of a lot of emotion. It's expressing a lot of experiences I've been through throughout my life, and most of it is very traumatic. Um, so I use art as a way of expressing that trauma in a very healthy way. Um, some people have their coping mechanisms, some people like to talk about it online. I'm not really one to put my business out there, but I have a story to tell, and I feel like the best way for me to tell it is through art, physical art. Some people like to make music. Some people like to entertain others. I'm not really an entertainer. I wouldn't consider myself an entertainer. I wouldn't consider myself a performer. What I want to be for my community is a safe space, because I know what it's like to not know where you fit in, not feel like you have a space where you can go and share your experiences. I know exactly what that's like. And there's a lot of people out there who are lost, who could use a space to go to just rest, take a pause, and to just feel free and not feel judged. And I want that space to be here. So for people who stopped by and watched this video today, I just want to say thank you, because it means a lot to me. I used to ask, like, why would people watch my videos? I now know, like, there is a community out there who actually likes my work, and that gives me joy. So I want to say thank you. I want to take a pause from the negativity that is my life at this current moment. So many things are happening, but so many people have it worse than I do. I'm actually very blessed, so I should really be thankful for what I do have, and for the support that I do have. And you guys know who you are, so thank you. If you guys have any questions about my work, I'd be happy to share as best as I can, but most of it, I don't really know how to put into words without shedding that side of me, which is a side that I usually keep. I don't really talk about myself like that. Nor do I really find the joy in talking about. I like hearing it from others, though. I like hearing like other people's stories. Seeing what they achieved over the years, and like it makes me feel like I'm not alone sometimes. So I like that. If there's anybody out there who just wants to chat in the comments or anything like that, you're more than welcome to it. Just want to say hi or anything like that, just say hi. I read the comments, I look through and try to see the activity, and I know there's somebody that wants to say something, so you might as well say what you like. If you have any criticism or anything that might be able to improve my art skills, I'm gladly accepting of that too. So just feel free to say anything. It's a free space. So for the people who are new, my name is Serari. I'm a mixed media artist. I say it every time, but you never know. You might get a new viewer every once in a while. I scroll a lot on YouTube. I just watch random videos. But one thing I do know is that I never really comment. I don't comment. And I have thoughts too, but are they important enough to share with the rest of the world? Of course. And if you're feeling like they're not important, I want to encourage you to just say something, and to know that your voice does matter, and that there are people out there who will support you. There are a lot of haters in this world, unfortunately. A lot of people who will troll and say whatnot. you gotta realize those are just a specific type of people. I keep dropping change. Those are a specific type of people we like to call negative Nancy's. I'm gonna put it, try to fit it right here. Negative Nancy's. We don't need those, okay? What we really need is a positive P. No expert or anything like that, but if there is any advice that I can give to anyone who's going through it right now, try to tune out the noise and bring in the positivity. It might take some time. I mean, it definitely took some time for me, but it's definitely possible. You'll be able to find it sooner or later. Who knows? Maybe by me painting for you, you can find something, find some sort of relief. A lot of people tell me that my work is very relaxing and comforting, and I like that. I like that people really enjoy that. So I'm gonna try to keep doing that, and we'll see what goes from there. So I have an idea for a painting, and I'm gonna try to display it here, and that's pretty much it. So I'll see you guys when I see you guys. All right, bye. Sometimes I would try to like cut the video in between for a segment for me talking, a segment of me doing work. But I think this time, if I'm able to configure it out, I'll just mash it all in together. So I'll talk while I work. And so I have this idea in my brain. I usually come up with multiple different ideas. For this one, I want to do a lot of reds. A lot of dark, warm colors. And so I'm thinking of the color red, and I'm gonna see if I can use my spray paint maybe. Alright, so I got my red spray paint here. While I'm doing my painting, I guess I'll talk a little bit about my YouTube journey. Like how did you get into this whole YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, art type of content making? So my journey starts about a year ago from today, actually. For people who don't know, I'm actually 21 years old. I started my online art making journey about a year ago from this month. I believe it was June of either last year or the year before that. And I started out on TikTok. I had lots and lots of work that I would do just on the regular. Never would share anything, never was really like taking it seriously. But art has always been my passion, so it was just something I was going to automatically do. But yeah, it was going to happen eventually. And thanks to my sister-in-law, she persuaded me to join TikTok, hop on the TikTok train. And from then on, I started posting. I posted my first video, and I remember getting at least 400 views. And to me, that was a lot. I've never gotten anything like that before. To see that much engagement in such a short amount of time kind of blew me away, and I didn't know what to think of it. I was actually kind of scared because, like I said, you know, my artwork is very personal to me and deals with a lot of my personal experiences. So, because of me not being much of a talkative person growing up, and people didn't know a lot about me. Like, they didn't know what I did in my free time. And so I didn't really want for people to know that it was me. So I started off just not showing my face at all. Not showing my face, just doing drawing videos in my own style. And then I progressed and did a little bit of like requests for people, like cartoon characters and whatnot, after a while. And those really took my platform up, because people started to see, hey, I can do other things too. And so I would draw like cartoon characters and anime characters, all different types of characters, really. And after a while, I was like, okay, I want to shift more into making my own work. I want people to see my own work. And when it comes to doing that, at first, it was a bit of a challenge because I don't think a lot of people were really accepting of it. But that's okay because it was something that was new. And when you see something that's new, it takes some time for people to digest what they just witnessed or seen. And my work took a while for people to really understand. And I had to build my style. I tried to build my style from scratch. There are a lot of influences to my style. I mean, the most in comparison I would get is like Basquiat or like Keith Haring. You know, just street artists, a lot of street artists. But that resonates a lot with like the purpose of my like art making. I come from that part, so I mean like it's definitely an inspiration. You know, I live in the city, so there's a lot of influence of that in my work. Stuff that you can do on walls, like graffiti and stuff like that. That's just the type of work that I make. But after a while, I just started posting, you know, little small clips of my work. You know, just trying to see and experiment with like the reception of it in my environment and on my platform. And people really liked it. I mean, I didn't really get anything too harsh. I mean, of course, I would get some comments here and there, but you know, those are. I'm trained to take criticism, so it didn't really bother me that much. I was okay with it. I didn't really mind it at all. But we're starting off with this dripping ooze of red, which you can see here. I'm probably gonna finish it off with some orange and yellows, maybe in a corner here, just to fill up the space. My work is very just done off impulse. That's the best way I can describe it. I try not to think about it too much and think about the purpose later, if that makes sense. Because at first glance, I don't really know what I'm making. It's kind of like it's another person doing my work for me. Symbolism is a huge part of my work. I love symbols. I like the use of symbols. I like what you can do with it. You can tell a story through a painting just by using symbols. The thing, I want people to take time to really understand, you know. I want them to look at my work. You know who you are. So, I mean, like, don't let any experience from your past define who you are. You know who you are. And you know who you want to be. And I say, you know, just keep going. Don't give up. Because most people will give up right at the moment when they're about to win. It's sad. I mean, life's not all about winning, but everybody has their time. You know, everyone's gonna get their big breakthrough. I feel like everyone has a purpose, and so I don't want anyone to ever give up just when they're about to make it big, because that could be you. We've seen multiple different creators who have continued and have gotten their break, but that's because they never give up. So please don't give up. And I have to tell myself that too, because I give up most days, but I can't do that anymore. can use some time to talk about something else. I mean, might as well. You guys are here first to see. Maybe some people might be here to learn more about me when we continue talking. Also, I don't like that name. I got you. There goes the silence. I wish I had some of that purple. Blues, it's green, but what color is it? I don't really know. And I think I'm gonna pause this for now. Let this dry. We can see it tomorrow. It's better out that way because the sun don't come around us. So it's the next day. Decided to take a little bit of a break because the sun was going down. I figured might as well resume it the next day. So it's the next day if you're wondering. We have something working here. I don't know what it is, but I'm just gonna continue going and see what I can come up with. I have a couple of other ideas that I want to probably do too. So yeah, I'm probably gonna do a little time lapse and bury it up before the sun goes down again. That's all I got. I mean, I literally am just out of it. I don't know what else to put, so I'm gonna end the video off here. But if you guys made it to the end of this video, thank you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video.